Steely's Kitchen Live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to my YouTube viewers and Facebook viewers this morning. I said I'm coming on at 10:30. It's now 10:30. Where are you guys? I'm waiting. Alrighty, so while I'm waiting, guys, I'm going to be cutting up some cabbage. Some of my viewers complain that I prep too much. Sometimes I could just do the cutting up on the live. So I saved the cabbage, which I'm going to cut up in a little bit. So this morning, guys, I've decided to make a very interesting recipe, and I named it Cabbage Delight. Yes, and it's going to be a delightful cabbage breakfast this morning. Good morning, Makeda. Good morning. Come on in. Alrighty, so guys, while I'm about to cut up my cabbage, before I do that, this morning I'm making some guinea hen weed tea. Yes, guinea hen weed. I had it boiling before, so I would have it ready when I start the live. So this one I'm going to have to strain with a strainer because it has a lot of pieces in it, and I really don't want to swallow those. So I'm just going to strain it in this little cup right here, my pumpkin cup. Ooh. I'm going to pour it slowly. Now, let me do this over the sink. Okay, guys. Ooh. Here, got a little wet from the tea. All right, guys. So this morning, the featured tea of the morning, and as you can see, the smoke is coming out of the cup because it's very hot. I'm having guinea hen weed tea, and the correct name, or the biological name for guinea hen weed, is amanu. And based on my research, it's good for everything. If Jamaicans was drinking this tea, they wouldn't have the high blood pressure, the diabetes, and all the various terminal illnesses that they have. We have real medicine at our disposal. And good morning, Paula. I see you on YouTube. So this morning I decided to boil some guinea hen wheat tea without sugar because my dad taught me that this is the best way to consume it. No sugar, no additives, no nothing. And I'm trying to keep away from creamers, but I'm addicted. Audrey introduced a new creamer to me, which I'm going to try. I still have the container. I used it, Audrey, and I actually like it. It's Native Path Collagen Creamer, and this is the butter pecan flavor. And they have other flavors as well. I'm going to try this, and I'm going to order, 2 or 3 more flavors. And it's very natural, I read it. I like the ingredients, and I'm going to start using this instead of the ones I normally buy in the supermarket. So I'm having my tea this morning without anything in it. So guinea hen is good for cancer. It's good for diabetes. It's good for high blood pressure. It's good for your cholesterol, weight gain, your whole immune system. It's a great antioxidant. If you have a cold and you drink some guinea hen weed tea, you're going to pass out whatever mucus is in the body. Because, guys, I've had this before. My dad gave it to me before. And trust me, when you go to the bathroom to do number 1 or number 2, you can actually smell it. Yes, that's how potent this tea is. And good morning, Diane. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Mama Merle. Good morning, Denise, all the way from Puerto Rico. My sister-in-law is on live, guys, joining me from all the way in Puerto Rico. Alrighty, so guys, I'm going to be sipping my tea while I'm cooking. So this morning, for those of you who are just joining the live, I am making a very delicious cabbage delight this morning. Yes, cabbage delight. So follow the recipe, try it. Let's see how it will come out anyway before I'm telling her to try it. Good morning, Mama Merle. Okay, guys, so I have 2 pieces of organic cabbage here. that I'm going to be cutting up because people complain that I prep too much. So I decided to leave the cabbage to cut it up on live. So I'm just going to cut up I hate cutting up cabbage though, guys. To tell you the truth. I don't like cut cabbage and callaloo, but I like to eat it. So I have already washed my hands. So that I'm holding the cabbage and I'm just cutting it up in bits and pieces, and let me see how fast I can cut this up. So I'm going to cut up this cabbage. I'm going to be adding some eggs, a little bit of flour, a little bit of baking soda, some carrots, some vegan bacon, so some plant-based bacon. I have some coconut milk that I'm going to be adding as well as my liquid. And then I'm going to make it in, like a fritter. And of course, I'm going to make a dip to go with that because, I like my dips. I don't like bland food. Hate cutting up cabbage, guys. I don't like cut it up. But I guess I don't have a choice right now. It was requested that I cut up some of my things on live. I like to have my things prepped, but I have to satisfy my audience. I have to make them happy. In other words, I have to follow what them say. All right, so we reached down to the tough part of the cabbage, guys, which I never normally cut up. I tried to get rid of that part. So I'm cutting it up as small as I put. So I cut it across in strips. So I'm just going to cut it like this again. And I don't think I'm going to use all of that piece over there because it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to scoop this in the bowl that I'm going to be mixing it in. So I'm just going to scoop this in the bowl. Oops. All right, I'll just clean up this mess after. Don't think I'm going to use all this cabbage, guys, because it's a lot. So I think I'm going to stop right here. And I'm just going to use what I have right here. All right, so let's clean up this mess. All right, I need my cutting board again. All right, guys, so I'm just going to cut some bell peppers. Good morning, Monique. So I'm going to cut some bell peppers, guys. I'm going to chop them small. So in the meantime, let me turn my stove on because this is going to be real quick. All right, so I'm adding this to my bowl. And I think my bowl is too small, guys. I'm going to get a bigger bowl. I just put a bowl up here this morning. I think I'm going to grab that. I'm just grabbing a bigger bowl, guys, because I realize it's a lot. All right, so I could work better. All righty, so I've already added some bell pepper, green bell pepper. So now I'm adding some yellow baby bell peppers. Because, you know, you want this to be colorful. All right. Right here, I have some chopped up scallion, which we call green onion. So I'm adding this as well to the mix because I need a space on the mat. I'm also going to be adding some thyme because, you know, Jamaicans will like to put thyme in everything because it just gives it a nice flavor. So I'm adding just the thyme leaves, guys. I'm not adding the stem because I want it to have a very nice flavor because, you know, you have to season it up. All right. So now I'm going to be shredding 2 organic carrots in this mix. Can't waste anything. All right. So I'm using 2 carrots because they're small, so I have to use 2. All right. Wash my hands. Like when my hands are clean, guys. So in the meantime, guys, I'm going to turn this other stove on over here because I'm going to be making a dip. I'm going to be making a dip real quick. Then he said, later, tell me what you put in the tea. Okay, Denise, I certainly will. So today, guys, for my dip, I'm using Rayo's homemade tomato basil sauce. So I'm just going to add some of this to the pot. I'm not measuring, I'm just pouring some. And then I'm going to add some pieces of pineapple. By now, guys, y'all supposed to know my favorite fruits. I like mango. I like pineapple. So I tend to put mango and pineapple in everything. Best brand sauce, right, Audrey? Yes, it's really good. All right. So I've added some tomato sauce and pineapple. I'm going to pour some water from my kettle, just a little. So I'm going to leave that and let it cook for a little bit. Good morning, Brianna. Alrighty. So right here, guys, I have some coconut milk. It's not coconut milk from scratch. It's actually the Grace coconut powder that I mix in a milk form. And I'm going to be adding this. But if you want to use fresh coconut milk, you could go right ahead and do so. And then I'm going to be adding some vegan bacon or bacon. Steve Harvey would say bacon. So I'm adding some vegan bacon to this. And this is the Light Life brand. You could get it in Stop and Shop or ShopRite. I think I've seen it in ShopRite. And I'm adding 4 organic eggs to this mix, guys. Good morning, Bree. All right, so I'm just mixing this up. You guys probably think I'm crazy and say, what is this she making now? Yeah, man. It's called Celie's Kitchen with a twist. This is looking, it looks like me can't eat this thing as is, you know. It looks very edible with a raw egg. All right. Let me clean up this little mess around here. All righty. So to this, guys, I'm going to be adding some Goya adobo. And then I'm going to be adding some garlic powder. Some parsley. some crushed red pepper, and some garlic and onion mix. Alrighty. So we have a nice little mixture in this bowl. All right, so the last thing I'm going to be adding is my flour. So now, guys, you could use any flour of your choice. This is some gluten-free white flour. And I'm also going to be mixing a little bit of almond flour with it. Let me turn down this fire over here, this little sauce thing over here boiling up. So I'm adding about a half a cup. I'm not measuring. I'm just, I know what a half a cup looks like by now with all the cooking I've done. And then I'm going to add a little bit of baking soda. Maybe about a teaspoon or less than a teaspoon. Alrighty, so I'm just going to add this to my mixture. So if you notice, guys, the cabbage is more than the flour because we don't want it to be like a dough. It's just to hold it together. It's just to hold it together. So it's a whole bowl of goodness right here. So I'm mixing it properly so the flour spreads evenly in the bowl. So this is what the mixture looks like, guys. What did Audrey say? Guesstimating. Yes, I'm guesstimating. Alrighty. So I'm going to be adding some grapeseed oil to my pot. This one is almost finished, so I got out a new bottle just in case I need more, which I think I'm going to need more. So I'm opening up a new bottle. All right, so I'm adding a little bit more to the pot, guys, because we don't want anything sticking in the pot. All right, so my sauce is bubbling over here. So I just added some pineapple, guys. I think I might add some honey to this. So I'm adding a little bit of honey to this as well, guys. So I add the Rayo's tomato basil sauce, some pieces of pineapple, and now I'm guesstimating some honey according to Audrey. This is almost finishing. All right, so I gave it like 4 squeezes of honey. All right, guys, so I'm gonna make my oil real hot. So guys, if you want to spice this up with some Scotch bonnet pepper, if you are a pepper lover, you could add that as well. And good morning, Keisha, all the way from Washington State. She said, what's your cooking? Cabbage Delight. Cabbage Delight, my girl. Alrighty. Let's put all this dirty stuff in the sink so I get to get more space. So while my oil is getting hot, let me just do a little cleaning right here. Dumping everything in the sink. All right. All right. So I have my mixture ready for my oil. I'm just waiting for my oil to hot a little bit more. And let me put the fan on so it takes out the excess fumes out of here. So guys, let's see how this is going to come out. I can't wait to taste it. I really can't wait to taste this, guys. It looks yummy as it is already in the bowl. She said, oh yes, pepper. And I mean, even if I want to add a little heat on the side, I have Polly's Good Up right here. And guys, I still have a couple bottles of pepper. So if you need pepper, inbox me after the show. Because everybody talking about this pepper sauce because it doesn't have the preservatives in it. It's all natural. It's real Scotch bonnet pepper. And of course, it's organic. So that's why a lot of people like it. All right. So guys, I'm going to start by dropping my Delight in the pot. Maybe I should use my scoop. Let me use one of my green scoops from my green drawer. And of course, let me get out these two things right here. I think I'm going to be needing that. So let me use my scoop. So I could scoop it better. And we don't want this to burn, so let me turn on the fire a little bit. So as you can see, guys, my Cabbage Delight is bubbling in the frying pan. Keisha said, 2 buckle for me, please. Oh, yes, Keisha, sure. Sure. And guys, just to let you know, Keisha is one of my greatest supporters. This lady ordered pans, and I mean pans of fish. She ordered cake, she ordered pudding. I don't know what she ordered. You see the other day when I did the drops and the peanut cake on the shorts, the short videos, it was all for her. So Keisha is one of my greatest supporters, guys. All the way from Washington State. And then when she texts you, oh, I want this, I want that, she said, then how much for that? I love her. All right. So she said, oh my, making it like fritters. Yes. Don't know why I expected like a pancake. Like putting the whole mixture out. No. Mm-mm. Wait, me something them look like them want burn. Wait, let me turn them. So guys, it looks like a fritter. And as you guys can see, it's nice and golden brown. It's nice and golden brown, guys. Woo, this look good. This is looking yummy. Let me put this here. Spoon rest so I can rest my... Yep, it's looking yummy, guys. I'm happy it's coming out the way I expected it to. So it's coming out more like a fritter, Audrey, and you're so right about that. And, you know, as you realize, when I was mixing it up, I didn't use a lot of flour because I didn't want it to have a dough-like texture when you bite into it. So let me season up my little sauce over here a little more. I think I'm going to sprinkle some pepper pieces in there to add a little kick to it. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to add a little bit of Miss Polly's Good Up. She says zoom in the camera so we could see. It's kind of hard to zoom it in on Facebook, Jackie. Zoom in your camera. Alrighty, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Miss Good Up in this too. So I had a little kick to it. And of course, guys, I put the honey in there and I didn't stir it. So let me stir this pot. And I need to taste the sauce before I actually serve this. So let me taste my sauce. I think it wants something though. Oops. Sorry. I'm adding a little Goya on it, guys. It had a little blandish taste. So I'm adding a little Goya in it. But it tastes good. It has a nice flavor. All right. So my sauce is almost ready over there. My sauce is almost ready over there. And my Delight It's almost ready to come out of the pot. So of course, guys, we need to absorb the excess oil. I think this was the first one I dropped in. So let me take the first one that I dropped in. I gotta make sure everything is cooked on the inside. All right, guys, so the first one is out and it's looking all yummy. All right, guys, so I might not fry everything. I might just do, I have 2, 4, 6. I might just do about 8 for display purposes. And I'll just save the rest for later. I'll probably save the rest for tomorrow morning's breakfast so I could make it fresh for Twine. So Twine is at work right now, guys. Had to drop him off early this morning. We have busy lives. Yep, busy lives. So tomorrow morning, if he's here before we go to church, you know, I'll just make some fresh batch for him. But of course, I'm going to leave some of this for him too. All right, guys, so there's a trick in this. If you press on it, when you turn it and you press on it, if you press on it and something is coming through the top, make sure it's not the batter. Because, you know, cabbage gather water. So if it's water coming through the top, don't mind that because, you know, cabbage spring water. Sandra said, my train is here. Oh, you're watching my live on the road? Sandra. Nice. Okay, so this batter is raw, I could tell. Because I just squeezed down on it and there was batter coming through that one. All right, this one is ready. This one is also ready. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna do 2 more drops, guys, or 3. Make some space. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this batter for tomorrow. So I'm just going to concentrate on what's in the pot. So, guys, I can't wait to taste this. I really, really... Yes, Audrey, thanks for reminding me about the sauce because it was drying out. Boy, I tell you, I can't do it without Audrey on this live, you know. It was really drying out, Audrey, so I needed to turn it off. This one is a little bit brown, but that's fine. This one is ready too. So guys, I'm just waiting on these 3 to cook so we can have a nice, beautiful display on this bowl. But before I do my display, guys, I need to garnish the top with something. Other than the sauce that is going to be dipped in, I think I want to cut up some scallion, the green part, to, you know, kind of garnish the top. So I'm just going to get some scallion from the fridge. Okay. Wash this. Okay. All right, so I'm going to cut real quick. I think I need just the green part. is enough. And I need some color on top, so I'm gonna get some baby bell too. Chop it up in it to sprinkle on top. So let me get some baby bell. Okay. Oh Lord, let me turn this. All right. So these are almost ready. I'm just waiting on them to finish frying. Oh, I forgot about my tea. My tea is a little bit warmer now, so I could sip it. She said you adding kick too. Of course, I'm adding kick to the dish, Audrey. Of course, you can eat fresh scallion. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Karen, all the way from Georgia. My big friend Karen Mika, KK. My husband would say Mika Meeks. That's her nickname, guys. I was telling you last week that everybody have a nickname. Yes, Karen's nickname is Mika Meeks. Mm-hmm. So now I need to wash this little dish because I'm gonna need it for my sauce in the middle. It's a little bit too high. All right. So I'm gonna be putting my sauce inside this dish, and it's gonna be in the middle of the platter. So guys, the sauce is nice and thick. I could just shake it in the thing right here. So you could see the pineapple pieces and all the added seasonings and stuff that I add in it. Alrighty, so this is my sauce that I'm gonna be dipping. So I'm gonna put it in the middle of the platter and then have my my thingy around it. So thanks, Audrey, for the invite. Hope Miss Sealy gives us some interesting Thanksgiving. Oh yes, I have some very interesting suggestions for Thanksgiving. All right, I think these are ready. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna suck up the extra grease because we don't want anything greasy today. So I'm just gonna slide these on the platter. I'm gonna slide these on the platter. Oops. Oops. One of them kind of breaking up, but I'm gonna have to fix it and work my magic. Because it's cabbage, guys, it's delicate. It's not as firm as a fritter. All right. Okay, guys, so I have an old platter of goodness right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be putting my dip in the middle. Yes. And my hand is a little messed up. Keep wiping my hands. All right, guys, so here is my garnish. So I have a mixture of cut up baby bell, some yellow baby bell peppers, and some scallions. So that's my garnish for the top. Okay. So guys, I don't want to tilt this too much. I hope you all can see. This is what breakfast looks like this morning. And this is my Cabbage Delight with a nice dip in the middle. Yes. All right. So guys, my taste. Oops. The one you broke. I have to taste it for you guys so you guys can, oh, I can tell you how it tastes if I like it. Because I never made it before. It's my first time making it. So I'm going to dip and I'm going to taste. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. Mmm. Guys, this is better than good. Good is an understatement. Good is an understatement. And for those of you who love cabbage, you would love this. And this is a recipe you all need to try. This is so delicious, guys. Mmm. Please move to Georgia so I can come over first. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, Karen. It's between Florida and Georgia. So, guys, this is what breakfast looks like this morning. A whole platter of goodness. A whole platter of delicious, healthy, tasting breakfast. And I wouldn't call this breakfast. I would call this break feast. So, if you like what we cooked on Seely's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and if you're not yet subscribed to Seely's Kitchen YouTube channel, you're missing out on recipes like this. Yes. So please share this live with your friends. Please share this live with your family and ask them to subscribe to the channel. And guys, I'm still working on the recipe book. I'm going to cut off now with the recipes by the end of December because I wanted to have a number of pages. So by December, I'm going to cut off with, live stuff that I make on live and stuff that I make like during the week. So if you have a recipe idea that you would like to share and you want me to put a twist on it, inbox me. Let me know. Let me know. Because somebody was asking me, what does Seely's Kitchen cook? Last night I went to a funeral and they were asking me, oh, so what do you cook? Jamaican food? I say, yes, I do cook Jamaican food, but Jamaican food with a twist. She said, what do you mean with a twist? So I gave her an example of jerk chicken, like mango jerk chicken, pineapple jerk chicken. You nice it up, you twist it up, not the traditional way. So she said, oh, that's interesting. That's thinking out of the box. You're a girl that think out of the box. Miss a long time. So if we get for buy it for buy, what? So we get it for buy for Christmas present ourselves. What are you talking about, Audrey? Yes, you're right. I know what you're talking about. Yes. Good morning, Bobsy. I just see you coming on the live when I'm about to leave. So guys, let me show you what I make one more time before I go. Cabbage Delight. So, for those of you who are just joining, you can go back and watch the live and see how I made this. And you need to try this because it's very, very healthy. You're biting into cabbage, vegetables, and it's yummy. So, as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So all of you who are watching this live on YouTube, and I see Althea Leach, a very good morning to you, Seely from Houston. Very proud of you, young lady. So keep up the good work and God bless you. Yes, thank you, Althea. Thank you so much. So Althea, share this video this morning with your friends in Texas. So as Jamaicans would say, guys, walk good. It's a nice day outside. It's not too hot. Go do your liquor shopping. If you have to go to the market, go to the market, buy your stuff for Sunday dinner, and enjoy the rest of the day. All right? Take care of yourself. Ta-da.